Okay. So good morning. This is a meditation that we're going to do to put some energy and have some ancestral support into the ending of this year and the beginning of the new year. And we're doing it on the full moon to use the energy of that, and also sort of coming up to winter solstice, which is a natural nature threshold between the night and the day, the darkness and the light. And depending on whether you are in the north or in the south of the planet, for you it will be a slightly different shift of either the sun beginning to come up more or the sun beginning to go down more, sort of more light or less light. In any case, it's an energy of a threshold. Something is changing. So we're using that to work with the end of the year. This is a meditation, a guided meditation, guided visualization. So I will guide you through a process and ask you to imagine things. And we will begin with settling down, and then we'll imagine our intentions, and then we'll imagine our ancestors. And then there will be a process of imagining interaction with ancestors and with life. If at any point you find yourself drifting away, that's okay. Stay with whatever wants to emerge for you. Maybe your meditation will look a little bit different from what I will be guiding. That's fine. And if nothing shows up, if you struggle to imagine, that's okay as well. Stay with the energy, stay with what your body feels in the meditation, and use that to set the intention for the new year and to set the intention for the ending of this year as well. The guided visualizations are not recommended for anyone who had a history of psychosis, unless you know that you've done visualizations since then and you're fine with that. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend doing it without prior checking in with somebody who knows about it. That's due to the blurred reality experience that could be a little bit re-triggered with the visualization. Yeah, so in this meditation, we're going to invite our ancestors, and it doesn't really matter whether you know anything about your origins. For most of us, we know some information about maybe 4 or 5 generations back, a little bit, some facts. For the lucky of us, it might go back a bit more, especially in the places around the world where there used to be a good, or still is a good, record of birth, death, and it's all preserved well. Where I come from, that doesn't exist much. So it doesn't really matter what you know about your ancestors. Even if you know nothing at all, their presence in the field is what you need. The fact that they were there, no matter what their stories were, they were able to pass the life on. This is what we're working with. We're tapping into the flow of life, and we're receiving it fully. And we're going to invite ancestors as far back as the beginning of your lineage, which according to some DNA testing could be something like 15,000 years ago, that they can trace on the maternal line. So just allow your imagination to create that image of the ancestors from long way back, from the beginning of your lineage. And that would be different lands, different time zones, different countries, different historical situations. All of that will be part of your ancestral field. And this is where we are getting the power, the resources, because among all those stories, imagine 15,000 years, that's many generations, many people in each generation. All of those stories, among all of those stories, there will be points of strength, points of incredible power, points of survival, of wealth, of joy, of love, as well as the other side of it. But for this process, we're using the resourceful part of the ancestors. So this is what we're going to do, and we're going to stay here for about half an hour. So make sure that you are comfortable, that your body is okay to be in the same position for about that long. But also, you're welcome to play with it, and if you are, and if you want to lie down or to stand up and do the meditation with as a whole body experience, you're welcome to do that as well. Sometimes that's an incredible experience when you actually lean your whole body back into your ancestors, or take your whole body one step further into your future, supported by them, by the ancestors. So play with it, see what works well for you. And I'm just going to check that we're ready. So make yourself comfortable. Have your feet on the floor. And begin by closing your eyes if you feel okay to do that. If not, you can just take your eyes down to the floor. Take your gaze down to the floor rather than your eyes, and soften your gaze so that you are able to go into your inner world. And take several deep breaths. All the way down into your belly. All the way into the depth of your body. With every breath, allowing your body to be fully here. Letting go of what happened today already. And maybe even letting go of what happened yesterday, letting go of what is about to happen after this today. Just for now, just for this half an hour, to be fully here. Giving yourself the gift of being here and now. Continuing to breathe deeply. And becoming aware of the landscape of your room around you. Orienting yourself in the directions of your room. Where are the windows, the doors? What are you surrounded with? And feeling fully into your place in that landscape. And if you need to adjust your position to feel that you are taking your place fully, that your body is taking the whole space that it needs to take, do that. Make an adjustment. And continue to breathe, bringing your attention to your body. Becoming aware of the outside of your body, of the shape of your body right now. Notice, is it sitting down? Is it lying down? Is it standing? Feel the body as a whole. And notice the sensations on the skin, where the air touches your skin, or where the fabric touches your skin. And any noises outside or interruptions to connection, allow them to take you deeper into the meditation rather than snap you out of it. Allow everything that happens around you to take you deeper into your experience. And with the next breath, bring your attention inside your body. Following the air that you breathe in. Go all the way deep into your body. Notice what is happening within you. What is present? What is your body holding? Any physical or emotional sensations? And there is nothing to change, nothing to fix. Just observe and include it into your experience. For this moment, everything has a place. Everything belongs. So whatever you are noticing, allow it to be. And maybe run a little scan from top to bottom. Checking in with different parts of your body. Especially those parts that you don't normally check in with. The secret parts or the ignored parts. And also become aware of the spaces between places in your body. Between bones, between different organs. And maybe bring in a little bit of a smile. A little bit of gratitude, a little bit of hello to those different places and parts of your body, including it into your experience. Notice, how does it feel for your body to be seen like that? To be checked in like that? And how did it feel for you to do that? Is it something that you're used to doing? Is it your regular practice? Or maybe this is very new. Just notice. And with your next breath, bring your attention down to your feet. Become aware of that place where your feet touch the floor. Become aware of the support of the floor, of the ground, of the earth. That is always there when you can step onto it. As long as your feet touch the floor, you are supported by Mother Earth. And with the next breath, imagine sending your attention even further down into the earth. Below your feet, below your house, all the way down to the middle of the planet, to this hot boiling rock in the depths of Mother Earth, her heart. And as you breathe out, imagine breathing out love that follows your attention all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. And also to all the beings and all the ancestors of the below. And to all the bones of all your previous incarnations on this earth that are buried somewhere. Send love to them as well, to all the stories that those bones hold. Connecting you to everything below you. And as you breathe in next, imagine breathing in the love of Mother Earth. Imagine this energy flowing all the way from her heart, all the way up to your feet, and through your feet all the way up your body. Maybe feel the frequency of this energy. Maybe imagine the color of this energy and the quality of it as it comes up your body, filling up every cell in your body with the love of Mother Earth, with the generosity of this love and the life-giving quality of this love and the wisdom of being in the present moment. Allow it to wake up every cell of your body to this connection, to this relationship, to this wisdom and this knowing. And imagine it flowing all the way up to the top of your head. And as it reaches the top of your head, imagine it flowing even further up, all the way up to the sky, to the full moon, to the sun, to all the stars, and beyond to all the galaxies, to all the universes, and beyond to the place of the great mystery, to the place of the source of all that is. Connecting you to everything above you. And as you breathe out next, imagine breathing out love to everything above you, to all the beings and the ancestors of the above, to the great mystery itself. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in the love of the above. And imagine it flowing through the top of your head, all the way down your body, this love of the great mystery. All the way down your body, all the way to your feet and out into the earth. Filling you up with this energy of the above, with this love of the celestial beings and all the ancient ancestors of the earth. And feel the two energies flowing within you from below to the above and from above to the below. And you becoming a channel for the two of them to connect. And as you feel this flow, as you feel these two energies dancing within you, waking up your body, Bring your attention to your heart center. Become aware of the life-giving quality of your heart as it does its quiet work every second of every day, as it holds incredible magic and divine power. And as you breathe out, imagine breathing out love to your own heart. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in love of your heart that it sends to you. And that fills up the whole of your body. And imagine the divine spark in the middle of your heart. And with every next breath, imagine this divine spark, this divine light, growing bigger and bigger, growing to the size of your heart, to the size of your whole body, filling you up with divine light. With that light that came into your body, with you, with your soul, with your spirit incarnating. That part of you that is always connected to the divine, that is part of the divine. And imagine this light spilling out from your body to surround you fully on all sides, below and above. You're seeing yourself surrounded by this divine light of your own heart. And maybe there is a quality to it today. Maybe there is a color of it today. You're breathing it in and you're breathing it out. It's all in you and it's all around you. The divine light of your own heart. And as you are surrounded with this light, imagine that you can open your hand, palms up. In your left hand, you can see a symbol for this year that is ending. Notice what does it look like, and allow anything that wants to emerge as an image, as a symbol for 2023. Maybe it is something very particular, maybe it's just an idea of something. Maybe it's a word, maybe an animal, maybe a particular month, or maybe a particular situation. Whatever is in your left hand, allow it to be there, representing 2023 that is coming to an end. The energy of this year, the summary of this year. And as you imagine looking at it, connecting to it, notice how it is in your body. What happens for you as you look and connect to this year represented in your hand? Maybe there are feelings coming up, maybe body sensations. Maybe you don't want to look. Or maybe you do. Maybe you feel blank. Or maybe there is too much to even consider representing. Just notice what it feels like. And then as you continue connecting to this year in your hand, see if it is possible to open your heart a little bit more, to allow gratitude to flow towards your left hand, towards this year that is ending, to everything that happened in this year, to all the lessons, to all the gifts, even if not everything was pleasant. Notice if your heart is able to do that, to offer gratitude to this year. And then gently you bring your attention to your right hand open. And you imagine in the palm of your right hand a symbol for your intention for the next year. And just allow whatever wants to show up to show up. Maybe it is a very specific intention. Maybe it is a goal. Maybe it is a dream. Maybe it is a prayer. Maybe you know exactly what it is about. Or maybe it is a general prayer for the well-being, for improving of the situation of life, of health. And notice what symbol represents this intention. Does it make sense to you? It doesn't have to. Whatever the intention, the dream, the prayer is, it is now in your right hand. Notice how it feels in your body as you look at it, as you connect to it. Does it fill you with excitement and inspiration? Does it make you feel exhausted and apprehensive, doubtful? Just notice what it is. Everything has a place. Everything is included. And as you continue to look at it and connect with it, see if it's possible to open your heart a little bit more and offer some gratitude to the intention for the next year, as if you already have it in your life. Gratitude for even being able to set an intention. Gratitude for being able to project into the new year. Gratitude for the prayer flowing from your heart. And continue to breathe. And for a little while, we'll leave this two symbols in our hands to soak in the gratitude of our heart. And we reconnect with our heart and the divine light that's around us, that is within us and that all around us. That is also touching the two symbols in our hands. And into this divine light of our own hearts, we invite our parents to stand behind us. Fathers behind right shoulders, mothers behind left shoulders. Noticing what feels right today in terms of distance. Do you want them a bit closer to you and maybe a bit further away? What feels right today? And then invite your grandparents to stand behind your parents. Grandfathers behind right shoulders of your parents, grandmothers behind left shoulders of your parents. And then invite their parents, your great-grandparents, all 8 of them, to stand behind their children, your grandparents. And notice how it feels for your body to have these 3 generations behind you. And continue to breathe. And invite the 4th generation, your great-great-grandparents, all 16 of them, to stand behind their children. And then their parents, all 32 of them, to stand behind their children. So that now you have 5 generations behind you. And with the next breath, open this invitation to all other generations of your ancestral field, of your lineage, to come and stand behind their children. From the 6th generation all the way to the beginning of your lineage. Through all time, through all space. All the way back to the beginning, all the way back to the ancient ones. Wherever and whenever this beginning happened for your lineage. All of your ancestors are now here. All of those directly connected to you by blood. All those who needed to live their life in such a way that it was passed on to the next generation. So that at some point you can receive your own life. Everyone needed to be there for you to be here. All these hundreds and thousands of people. And now you're going to open the invitation for everyone, to everyone in your ancestral field who are not connected to you by blood, but who were incremental, that's not the right word, who were critical for the survival of your lineage. So all those who at some point in the history of your lineage saved a life so that the lineage could continue. They're not related to you, but they're connected to you. They did not allow death to happen so that life could go on. All of those people, and maybe even more than human people, are joining your lineage now, taking their places in the generations where their presence meant the life would continue to flow. And notice how it feels in your body when they join the field behind you. Continue to breathe. And with the next breath, imagine turning around to face your lineage, to face your ancestors. As far as you can see, all the way to the horizon, are people and faces of those who gave you life. Most of their stories are lost in time. Most of their names are unknown. Some of the immediate faces you will know really well, but majority of them are a mystery. And for them, for most of them, you are a dream, a prayer that came true, and maybe an incredible surprise. For a lot of them, passing the life on cost their own life. So to know how far the life went after they let go is a massive blessing for them. A good surprise. And as you look at them, imagine saying to them, "My name is," and say your name, "and I am your descendant. And I look at you and I speak to you from the year," and say the year where you are in right now. This is how far the life of this lineage has reached. And as you look at all of them, imagine saying to them, "Thank you for my life. I take it fully now at exactly this price." Notice what happens in your body as you say these words. And notice how in response to your words, the whole field begins moving. Somewhere from the depths of the field, from the ancient ones, the flow of love begins to move forward through every generation, through every heart. And you can imagine this flow of love as an energy, as a color, as a frequency, as a movement. And you see it, feel it, experience it flowing all the way from the beginning of your lineage, from the ancient ones, all the way down every generation, every heart, all the way towards you. Bringing this power of love to every generation in your lineage. Creating space for healing, creating movement for healing for everyone, blood related and not, human and beyond. And you see this flow of love coming towards your grandparents, touching their hearts, and then towards your parents and touching their hearts. And then finally it reaches your heart. This beautiful, magical flow of love. The power of the ancient ones that comes with life. That comes as a blessing. Fully unblocked. Fully available to your heart. And imagine breathing it fully into your heart, allowing it to find its own place in your body energy, in your system. Bringing all that power of love to you. And with gratitude to your ancestors, to the ancient ones, and to everyone who came after them. Receiving this flow of love into your heart, you imagine turning back to face your own life, with all of the ancestors still behind you, with the flow of love still flowing all the way from the past, all the way to your heart. And you allow this flow of love that is in your heart, that is filling your heart up. Imagine it flowing down your left hand, your left arm towards the palm of your left hand that is holding this year, the symbol for this year. And allow this beautiful flow of love to fully infuse this symbol that you're holding in your left hand. And you imagine this flow of love flowing down your right arm to your right hand that is holding the symbol for your intention for the next year. And feel it being fully infused with the love of the ancient ones. And continue to breathe while you're experiencing these two symbols in your hands being fully soaked in this energy of love from your ancient ancestors, from all the hearts in your lineage and your heart. And then allow this flow to flow forward from your heart, from your hands, to flow into the future, to all the next generations, all the way to the end of time. Creating this beautiful path in front of you that will take you into the next year and beyond. And you see this energy from your left hand and the symbol of this year, and the energy of you in the right hand and the symbol of the intention for the next year, flowing into this path and weaving together into a beautiful open road in front of you. And with your next breath, imagine taking a step on this road, moving in the flow of love. With the energy of this year and everything you need to take from it. And with the energy of the next year and everything you want from it. Bringing it all together into this flow of love, allowing it all to align to your path, to where you need to be, to where you are taken by the love of the ancient ones. And noticing how it feels in your body to stand on this path. And entrusting two symbols to the energy of love, to the flow of love. Allowing it to take the two symbols with it, to dissolve. And you take the energy and the memory of them into your body. And you allow the images around you to dissolve. And with gratitude, you let go of the ancestors. And you take a deep breath, coming back to your body fully. Feeling your feet on the floor and becoming aware of the landscape of the room around you and your place in that room. Feeling the shape of your body in this room. Feeling your shoulders and your fingers. And maybe making some small movement. Taking another deep breath. And opening your eyes when you're ready, fully coming back in the here and now. Thank you for doing this meditation with me.